Awesome. All right, so I hope you guys are here to figure out how YouTube works and what you guys can do for your business on YouTube. Great news, if you guys do follow my Facebook page, I did put that there was some bad news about TikTok and that it was going away on Sunday, but good news is TikTok is now back. There's a US company that went ahead and bought it out, Walmart and some other company, Oracle or something like that. So President Trump gave his 2 thumbs up and now TikTok is back. So all of you guys who sweated it and saw it on my Facebook page when I said bad news Wardley, no longer bad news. So get all the TikToks out there as you guys want. So today is YouTube though. There's 2 different kinds of YouTube. So YouTube is, you guys can go ahead and market on YouTube just like posting a video as far as an open house, anything like that. Like if you go and ask how to change an oil on your car, that's going to pop up with a video. So that's one way to market on YouTube, but then there's the ads way to market on YouTube, on your buying your ads. And that's what I'm going to show you guys today. I'm going to kind of touch a little bit on how to actually just go ahead and upload a video, like when you guys go to my YouTube channel and watch my videos, how to do that. That's pretty easy, and I do recommend going ahead and marketing yourself on that. Not a lot of agents are out there on YouTube, and I think you guys should. YouTube is a huge platform for agents. YouTube is unlike any other platform out there. YouTube is a platform where they are actually specifically looking for something. They are not there to look at pictures of the grandkids. They're not there to look at party pictures of the 21st birthday party, going out getting drunk or anything like that. They're not there to look at the baptism or whatever it may be. They're there to look at how-to videos. They're there to look at that open house. They're there to look at whatever it may be. Whatever you guys want to put into your videos as far as selling the 10 home buyer guide or something like that. So if they are searching for homes, if they're searching for buyer guides, seller tips, anything like that on YouTube, they are there to buy. They are there to get into a home. They're there for you. So YouTube is way different. They're going to be so much easier to grab as a client. So it's a great market to get into. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to show you, well, I'm going to show you, we're not going to show you, I'm going to show you an 8-step guide to YouTube marketing, and you'll be able to create and optimize a successful YouTube channel. I did put in a little bit of a long guide here, just because I want you guys to see how great YouTube is for your guys' marketing. So bear with me a little bit here. It is a lot of talking, but I promise I'm going to get into the back end of it and things like that. So here we go. All right, if it works. There we go. Let me move your guys' faces a little bit. So if you guys have any questions, if I'm going too fast or anything like that, please take yourself off of mute and go ahead and interrupt me and ask a question. Tell me to slow down a little bit. I'm from Minnesota. I tend to talk really fast. Scott has a hard time understanding my Minnesota accent. So he kind of says, slow down. And I just got back from Minnesota late last night. So my accent is really thick today, you guys, super thick. So if I go fast or anything like that, I have no problems with you guys interrupting me and saying, hey, Nicole, can you slow down just a little bit? I'm having, troubles keeping up with you or anything like that. So please chime in whenever possible. So YouTube marketing is often overlooked by social media marketers. Some think YouTube counts as a social media network. Others, do we already have a question? Jeepers, you guys, that was fast. Oh, don't you know? Yeah, don't you know, Scott? All right. Others see it as more of an online video platform. Either way, there are countless marketing opportunities on YouTube, especially if your audience is on the platform and your competitors aren't. YouTube counts 2 billion logged in monthly users worldwide and ranks as the most widely used online platform among US adults. So in that sense, whether or not YouTube meets social network criteria is irrelevant. It's more popular than all of them. But with more than 500 hours of video uploaded every minute, effective YouTube marketing is easier said than done. Step 1, create a YouTube channel for a business. So you start by opening a brand account on Google. So this is your Google business. If you guys did not watch my Google business YouTube, or yeah, my Zoom, I highly recommend going back to my YouTube channel and figuring out how to open up a Google My Business, because you will not be able to market money-wise, get ad campaigns out onto YouTube without a Google My Business page, because we have to go over to Google My Business to be able to market on YouTube. Excuse me. So I highly recommend that you guys go ahead and watch that to get a Google My Business page, because that's how I will be showing you at the end of these slides on how to go ahead and create a campaign on YouTube. So you can create a YouTube channel with your regular Google account, but if you do, only you can access it. Plus the account will be under your name, and depending on your settings, may connect viewers to your own personal email address. We want everything under the Google My Business. Step 2, learn about your audience. If you're just starting out on YouTube, set aside some time to learn about YouTube demographics. This includes data like the majority of users, age range, and viewing preferences. If your audience skews younger, it might be worth noting that the Gen Z viewers are most likely to search for short form content. Obviously, we're not going to be going towards the Gen Zs because we're selling homes. So we'll be going more towards the millennials and then on up. So collect whatever data you can find too. For instance, did you know that in 2019, more than 99 million hours of guided meditation videos were watched? Or that between 2017 and 2019, viewership of videos with thrifting in, or how to thrift in the title increased by 10 times. With a YouTube channel for business, you have access to the analytics tab. If you already have one up and running, which you guys should have an analytics, Google Analytics up there, use this tab to learn about your YouTube audience. Monitor watch time and the demographic stats available. Do they confirm your assumptions? How much overlap is there with audience on your other social channels? Just like if you guys watched my TikTok last week, I went into the backside and showed you guys how to really pinpoint what you guys should be looking for, as what I look for as a marketer. You guys should be looking at what kind of age range is looking at your ads the most. The sex, what, male, female, age range, where in the Las Vegas area, are they looking more in the east side? Are they looking down in Henderson, Summerlin? That's all the things you guys should be looking at as a real estate agent, because that's really going to help you guys pinpoint where you guys should be marketing, where you guys should be putting your money. And that's going to get you guys your leads. That's going to put it in front of the right people at the right time. When are people seeing it the most? Are they looking at on tablets? Are they looking on Apple? Are they looking on Android? This is all stuff that you guys can be doing on the back end of things. And that's why Google actually owns YouTube. And that's why they go together on you campaigning on the back end of Google, so then you have Google Analytics. And so it's really a great thing. And you should put out a wide variety of things your very first campaign, and then look at all of those things on what is working and what's not. So learn about your audience, figure that out, and that's what makes you successful and a great marketer within your own business. So if viewers have left comments, read through them to see what you can learn about their interests and preferences, because that's going to help you narrow down the interests and preferences when you do your next ad. Visit the community tab too. If there's something specific you'd like to know, this is a good place to post a question or create a poll. Compare your YouTube audience with other social audiences. Identify the content your audience connect with most and use it to brainstorm video ideas. Plan to create content for the audience you have and the desired audience you plan to grow. Step 3, research your competition. Next up, competitive analysts. Like any platform, YouTube is a competitive space. By conducting an audit of competitors, you can see how your channel measures up to identify opportunities. Identify competitors. Start by identifying 3 to 5 competitors. If you're not sure, try Google Ads free keywords planner, which I'll show you guys, to see which companies rank for keywords associated with your brand, or see what channels appear in searches on YouTube for the key keywords. I really didn't see very many real estate agents here in the Las Vegas area doing a lot on YouTube. So this is really going to give you guys a step up in the real estate business here in Las Vegas. So I really highly recommend you guys get on YouTube fast because I don't see a lot of real estate agents in this area getting on it. And everybody is on YouTube. I don't know, has any one of you guys ever not searched YouTube for anything? Nick, seriously? Whatever, I don't believe you. I search YouTube for everything. And so I was in training and Chike, who's in here, told me about the moles living under Las Vegas. I had no idea that there was homeless people underground. And the first thing I did is YouTubed it. I mean, so everybody YouTubes everything. You know, they see a Wardley sign in a yard and they can YouTube Wardley real estate. I mean, it's stupid. Everybody YouTubes everything. All 3 of my kids fall asleep to YouTube. Everything and anything is on YouTube. So we need to make sure that we're getting on YouTube. Conduct a SWOT. Conducted a SWOT analysis to identify the strengths, weaknesses, and opportunities and threats presented by each competitor. This is a good framework for spotting what's working and not working and where you can carve out. Okay, so you guys, I want Nick. Do you guys say niche out here or do you say niche? What do you say out here?
Niche.
Niche? Okay. Someone on the airplane was saying it's niche. Niche. And I'm like, we say niche. Okay, so I just wanted to say I'm saying it right. Okay. Out of niche.
Popper soda.
Huh?
Popper soda. Kind of.
Pop.
Yeah.
Thank you, Rome. With your
dinner or supper?
Supper.
Ciao.
Supper all the way. All right. Step 4, learn from your favorite channels. Scroll through the subscriptions and your YouTube history. As you do, take note of the techniques and formats that hold your attention. What keeps you coming back to these channels? How do the most popular channels drive views, subscriptions, and engagement? Take a look at YouTube's trending videos, even if these videos have nothing to do with your business or industry. There's a lot you can learn from them. Are all of these videos high production or are they shot more casual? What is the most common length of the videos? Do they have a host? Do they add special effects or text overlays? Look up your favorite brands and do the same exercise. My goodness. Start to think about your YouTube content strategy. What type of content makes sense for your brand? Do you plan to use YouTube to tell a story, offer tutorials, or establish your brand as a trendsetter, or all of the above? So make sure that you're learning from other channels. Just watch them, figure out what they're doing, what's making them successful. Optimize your videos to get views. YouTube is a video search engine like Google, which happens to own YouTube. YouTube videos results are ranked by titles, keywords, descriptions, and other factors. Then there's the YouTube recommendations algorithm. My gosh, I can't talk. Which determines 70% of what people watch. Optimize your videos so that they stand the best chance to show up in search results and get more views. We've created a detailed guide on how to get views on YouTube, but there are a few SEO pointers to start with. Write a strong title. The title is one of the primary signals YouTube's algorithm and viewers, that's a hard word to say, viewers look at to evaluate your video. Include relevant keywords. Check what words people use to find your channel in. Traffic sources in YouTube analytics. Take a look at Google's trends and Google Ads keyword planner too. See if any of these popular terms can be added to your title, but avoid clickbait. False advertising typically leads to lower, my thing's in the way. What does that say? Attention, retention, which in turn leads to lower ranking if the keywords you find don't match your topic. Yep, retention, that's what I thought. Dig a little deeper in your keyword research. Focus on the topic and content. Put the most important keywords up front. If you're numbering episodes or parts of a series, save that for the end. YouTube allows for 70 characters, but we recommend 60 or less. This way, your title is less likely to be cut off in suggested video search. So write that down, 70 characters, but they recommend 60. This way your title is likely to be cut off, won't be cut off. And mobile results, excessive punctuations, all caps, and vulgar or sensational language is a no-no. Create a standout thumbnail. Even before titles, thumbnails are the first thing people see. 90% of the best performing videos on YouTube have one thing in common when it comes to thumbnails. They're custom. With a custom creative, your thumbnail is more likely to stand out. Another advantage is that you can ensure the image and title work is tandem. If your video is a thumbnail or how-to, show the end result or a before and after thumbnail. This builds anticipation. People will watch to see how you reach the final result. Make sure your thumbnail is a high res as possible. So specs are 1280 by 72 pixels or 16:9 ratio. So if you want to write that down, you guys can. So that's for a thumbnail, high res. All right, write a keyword-rich description. Remember, we want to draw them guys in. We want to make sure that we have enough time to get them in and watch our video. Prioritize the first few lines of your description to provide a brief summary of your video topic. As early as possible, plug in the keywords you've zeroed in on. Oh, excuse me. Try not to sound too spammy. Write in coherent, natural sounding sentences. YouTube shows roughly 300 characters, about 3 lines, above the show more button. Users need to click on to see your full description. So we need to make sure we're catchy before, so they will click on that see more full description. So we want to make sure that it's that eye-catching, like, okay, I want to see more, I want to read more, what is this all about? This is where you should add more context for your video. For example, if you feature several products, provide links to them. Add links to your website or social channels as well. If you're pushing subscriptions, you can even include an auto-subscribe short link or like to other videos and playlists that might be relevant. If your video is long, create a table of contents with timestamps so viewers can jump to sections. Make the most of your 5,000 characters and 15 hashtag limit, but remember to follow YouTube's hashtag rules. It's just so no profanity, no nothing like that for hashtag rules, 15 limit. So it's nothing too crazy. So you know, make sure that your website's in there, make sure that your social channels in there, Facebook, Instagram, everything like that. If you guys have important things like that. So if you have a long video, if you're showing them the whole entire video, but you have, you know, that standout media room, and you know that it's at 1 minute and 11 seconds, you know, timestamp that so viewers can go ahead and go to that 1 minute 11 seconds. And those wow factor ones, when you get to the pool, or, you know, if you have a 5-car garage or whatever it is, you can timestamp those so those viewers can jump to those sections, you know, so they're not getting bored and they're not going, well, I don't want to see the rest of this house. They can be like, oh, all right, well, I'm going to go ahead and jump to these standout sections and grab their attention even more, so they want to go ahead and see the rest of the house. Add cards, end screens, bumper ads, and watermarks. Cards, end screens, bumper ads, and watermarks are clickable CTAs you can add to your YouTube videos. These elements help your videos drive action and keep people on your channel. Here's a rundown of your different options. Cards are small, transparent CTAs that expand when clicked. Up to 5 can be used per video to direct viewers to your website, fundraiser, playlist, and more. End screens, up to 4 clickable frames that appear in the last 5 to 20 seconds. Use them to promote related content, your website, and subscriptions. Bumper ads are unskippable 6 seconds, that's a tongue twister. 6 seconds video ads appearing at the start or end of a video. Watermarks is a custom subscribe button visible only to non-subscribers to add them to your videos. Follow YouTube's instructions. So if you want to get watermark, they'll have YouTube instructions right there on how to do that and what it means. So this is just like doing any other video. The cards at the end, end screens, you know, where you add all of your information, everything like that. So they're saying the last 5 to 20 seconds, go ahead and promote all of your content, your website, subscriptions, everything like that. So it's just giving you kind of what you can add to your videos. Remind viewers to like, share, and subscribe. There's a reason a lot of YouTube videos end with the host calling on viewers to like, share, and subscribe. It works. Asking never hurts. Sometimes people need a helpful reminder. Plus, this type of engagement earns points with the YouTube algorithm. Ah, dang it. I can't say that. Step 6, upload and schedule your videos. Now that you've created and optimized your video, it's time to schedule them for publication. For most 18 to 34-year-olds, YouTube has replaced traditional network television, but it hasn't necessarily replaced expectations. People still expect videos, especially webisodes and series, to be available on a reliable schedule. So if you guys are opening or doing virtual open houses right now, go ahead and schedule them, like a webisode, like a soap opera, like whatever else people are so into right now. So go ahead and schedule them. Give people a schedule. You know, if you're doing them on Saturdays, every Saturday, go ahead and schedule them out every Saturday and give them a webisode. Saying, hey, you know, come every Saturday and giving a different virtual open house, or whatever, if you're giving webinars on different home buyer tips or seller tips, which I highly recommend right now, because home buyers and home sellers, everybody's in the unknown right now. And they don't want the door droppers that are, hey, I have somebody interested in your home, or how about a free home analysis? Because they're getting that from every single agent right now. They want their questions answered. So offer these free webinars and do a Q&A. So have those webisodes available, you know, every Saturday, because we don't want to go into football Sunday, because you won't get anybody coming into your webisodes. Every Saturday, you know, at 10 a.m. or 1 or whatever. Play with the time and see which one gets you the most people. and, you know, have a Q&A or something like that, and see if you get people. Just obviously you're not going to get them right away, but keep holding them and see those people start coming more and more and more. And they're gonna come because they're gonna want to know. They're gonna want to get their answers or their questions answered, because you're gonna be one of the first real estate agents that aren't offering them a free home analysis. Because I can guarantee that they're getting sick and tired of it, because that's all real estate agents can do right now is offer that, or, you know, tell them that they have somebody interested in the home. They want their questions answered. So do webisodes on that. Great idea. Somebody try it and let me know how it works out. Check your channel analytics to see if there's a day or hour that tends to have a high amount of viewerships and engagement. We just talked about that. Once you've pinpointed the best time to post, aim to publish regularly within that window. Scheduling tools let you maintain consistency on autopilot. You can upload and schedule your YouTube videos in advance from a creator studio or with a tool like, you don't need a tool, I don't pay for anything, which allows you to cross promote your videos releases with posts on other social media channels from all same dashboard. Step 2, optimize your channel to attract followers. Make it easier for people to find and follow you on YouTube by optimizing your channel. Here are a few ways to prime your account for search, view, and follows. Complete your YouTube profile. If you haven't yet, add finishing touches to your YouTube profile. Fill out and add some polish to the following areas. Channel description. In the About tab of your profile, provide a key-rich overview of what people can expect when they subscribe to your channel. Include links to your website, social accounts here too. So when you guys are signing up for a YouTube channel, make sure that it is professional. It's not just Scott Bridges and that's it. Make it professional, just like your business page. It's Scott Bridges with Worthy Real Estate. And make sure it has your license number on it. Make it very professional. What are you going to do for them? What can they expect from you when they subscribe? You know, let them know. Channel icon. Upload a high resolution version of your logo. We have that in the Wardley Hub. All of you guys should have access to the Wardley Hub. There's a logo there, upload that. Channel art. Use this banner space to welcome viewers to your channel. This area is a good place to promote your channel, schedule, or an upcoming exhibit, product launch, or service. Master channel art and NAB-free templates with this guide. Add social media links to your banner. Your YouTube banner is a prime position to add a few key links. Use this area to link your website, other social channels, or even an auto subscribe prompt. Put what matters most to your company up front. Obviously, we want them to our website. We want them to our social media. Facebook, because Facebook, they can get into contact with us immediately, to our website or to our messenger. And, you know, whatever else you guys have out there, pick your top ones that you're on all the time. I see that Nick and Scott are very active on Instagram as well. So they might want to put their Instagram on there. Chike's Instagram more than Facebook, so he might want to put his Instagram over his Facebook. So it all depends on what you're more active on, because you want to make sure that if they're going to contact you, that you are on top of it and you're going to be able to get a hold of you immediately. Create a channel trailer. Just like a movie trailer, your YouTube channel trailer is an opportunity to preview your channel. Channel trailers autoplay when an unsubscribed visitor lands on your page. So it's best to assume they're new to your page and possibly your brand. Introduce your brand to a new viewer. Offer a sneak peek of what viewers can expect from your channel. Build intrigue and anticipation that level viewers wanting more. Make a bold brand statement. Most importantly, give viewers a good reason to subscribe. This is great, you guys. This is where you guys can sell yourself as a real estate agent. This is where you guys can go ahead and be yourself, not the uptight real estate agent that you guys see in your profile picture, or your headshot, I should say. Go ahead and tell them why they should stop and subscribe to your channel. Have it at a house, you know, if you guys are doing a virtual open house, show it while you're at a house, you know, chilling on a sofa or whatever it may be. Think of just like this little trailer that's going to catch attention and be like, that's the guy that I want to go with. Throwing the football around in a Raiders jersey or something that's going to catch the eye. I'm not going to want somebody sitting at a computer going, hi, I'm Lordly Real Estate, pick me. You know, I would be like, dude, you're out. I can't see working with you and going hours and hours of searching for houses with you. Sorry, nope. You know, if Patricia's in the kitchen baking some apple pies in a, you know, in a little apron, you know, and stuff like that, and doing, hey, I'm Patricia, I'm here, you know, for all your real estate needs, no matter how you slice the pie, and, you know, whatever it is, you know, I'm like, oh yeah, maybe she'll bring me a pie or something like that if I go with her, you know, think outside the box, you know, because I can guarantee if I saw that, I'd be like, I'm gonna subscribe to her, you know, or Nick out in the pool playing with his kids, jumping in the pool and throwing the ball, you know, or whatever. That's something that I personally would be attracted to on wanting to subscribe to that channel. So think about that. Create a little movie channel or a movie trailer on why they should subscribe to you. So have fun with that. Step 8, try YouTube advertising. So this is what we're going to go ahead and we're going to do. I'm going to show you guys how to advertise on YouTube. YouTube advertising can be effective way to expand your reach beyond your channel. Looking to grow your channel, target an audience you think might be interested in your content. Want to promote your brand, an event, or a new product. YouTube ads are good for that too. People are 3 times more likely to pay attention to an online video ad versus TV ad. YouTube ads are available in these 4 categories: skippable in-stream ads, non-skippable in-stream ads, including bumper ads, video discovery ads, formerly known as in-display ads, and non-video ads, overlays, and banners. So I'm going to show you a little video when we get into it on what each one of these ads actually is. So you guys can kind of figure out which ad is going to be best for you and which one you want to spend the money on. Again, I'm cheap Nicole. I don't like to spend a lot of money. Scott chuckles a little bit on that. He likes when I talk dirty and cheap, I guess. I don't know. No, I'm just kidding. Nick almost spits out his water. But I will get into that and show you guys all of that stuff. So first thing is you guys need to go ahead and set up a YouTube channel, which is, I will just go ahead and show you guys that. So you just type in YouTube, you go to YouTube, and I'm just gonna quick sign out of everything. So I show y'all from the beginning. Oh, I sounded Texan there, you guys. That was not Minnesotan at all. Oh, there we go. Okay, so it's gonna show up here that you sign in. So it's showing that I don't have an account at all. So if you don't have an account, go ahead and you can go and sign in. And then of course it's going to show that I have 50 million accounts. So we're going to go ahead and use another account. And then just go ahead and type in I believe you are going to have a Google account to sign up for a YouTube because it is Google owned. So go ahead and sign up. I don't think I have a YouTube channel with this one. We'll see. Yeah. All right. So now you got a YouTube channel. Over here is going to be your notifications when every time someone posts a new video that you watched or anything like that. This is going to be your YouTube apps, anything from YouTube TV, music, kids, anything like that, Creator Academy. This is where you're going to create. This is where you're going to go ahead and upload videos, upload a video or go live. So just like Facebook Live, you can go YouTube Live, and then it it saves to your YouTube channel. I do think that this is my YouTube channel anyway, I believe. So then right here, you can't see it because it's black, but this is going to be your logo. And then it's just going to say that this is my daughter, manage your Google account. So this is going to be your personal information, personalization. This is where you can go ahead and change everything. Your name, here's your channel. Yep, I do have stuff on here. So this is going to be your channel. So we want to go ahead and we want to customize the channel. And this is going to be your banner that we were talking about. And this is going to be your little thumbnail personal picture. This is going to be your privacy, your custom layout channel. This is stuff that I'm not really going to get into today. This is stuff that you guys can go ahead and all play with. Because today I'm teaching you guys how to go ahead and promote on YouTube. So go ahead and play with all of this, but this is where everything can be found. YouTube Studio, switch accounts if you want to go ahead and switch an account. Your settings, this is your channel. You can go ahead and edit on Google if you don't want it to appear as Belle Shea, which obviously you don't want it to be Belle Shea. So you want this to be, you know, Nicole with Wardley Real Estate. So you can go ahead and put it on there, right there. And then view advanced settings, notifications, figured all that out. Connect your accounts. You can connect different accounts. So just play around with the YouTube, but make sure that you have it. Make sure that it is with Wardley Real Estate, everything like that. So any questions so far?
Do you suggest, excuse me, I'm sorry. Do you suggest using a separate email because of like notifications when you get likes and whatnot? Do you, at least for me, because, I created a, separate email just for my, real estate business and handling all of that. I wouldn't want all of that coming to my Outlook, so it'd be okay to just create a separate email. I would
create just, just a random, just YouTube Gmail, just a random Gmail account. I would just open one up just strictly for YouTube, because it's not going to be used for anything but notifications. So go ahead and just open one up and then just use it strictly for that. So yeah, I would. Yep. Any more questions? No? Okay. So now to go ahead and promote onto YouTube, where we're going to go ahead and just so I always compare it to Facebook boosts. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to go over, so I'm going to sign out. So we're going to go over to our Google My Business. So every one of you guys should already have a Google My Business. If you guys are new to Wardley, go ahead and watch my YouTube channel on how to get a Google My Business page. Every real estate agent should have a Google My Business page. It is something that every real estate agent should have. So because on top of YouTube, everybody Googles. Everybody YouTubes and everybody Googles. So you want to make sure that your business is showing up in Google as well. So want to make sure that you're showing up. So all you do is go to Google My Business, just like we did. And here you're going to see sign up. So that's all you're going to do is hit sign up, and then you're just going to go through the process there. So you can go ahead and do that while I'm doing this. And then it's just going to send you a perforated, what is it, code to your office. Did you have a question, Chike?
No, I was just saying it's an envelope. I literally just got mine today.
Oh, okay. Yeah, it's going to be like, it's going to look like almost like a check in a way. And it'll come to your office, and then that's just how you verify it. But you are able to get into it before you verify it. You're just not going to be able to do all of what we can do until you verify it. So you guys can go ahead and sign in or sign up, but you just won't be able to do everything. Oh, I need to go to this one. Oh, baloney. I signed into too many Google accounts today. Okay, Google My Business. There we go. All right, so we're going to go to Worthy Real Estate. Okay, so we're in the inside of our Google My Business. So we are going to be going down to create an ad on the left-hand side. And first we have to make sure that we have our YouTube channel hooked up with Google Ads. So we need to go ahead and go into Tools and Settings. And we need to go to Linked Accounts. And then we're going to scroll down to YouTube. And then we're going to hit the details on YouTube. And then we're going to hit the plus button. And then you're going to have to pull up your YouTube channel on a different screen and copy that URL. So then whatever URL that you have, that's your channel. So then you'd have to go here and find your channel. And then this would be your URL. And then you just have to copy and paste it and put it in here, your YouTube channel. So, and if you run multiple channels, you can go ahead and add as many as you want. You can just keep adding. So does anybody need me to go over that again at all? No? Anybody need more time? No? Okay. All right. So then, let me see if that. So then we need, oh, go ahead.
No, that's what I'm going to say. This is my first day, so I'm going to have to really go over everything. So I'm just trying to observe everything right now.
This is also recorded as well. So it will be put up on my YouTube channel. So
okay.
You can go ahead and play it at your own pace as well, and stop and replay, stop and replay. So whenever you need it, it's
okay.
there for you.
Okay. Thank you.
Absolutely. So then another thing is, I think our Google Analytics, yes, our Google Analytics is already added. All right. So then now on the left-hand side, it will show campaigns. So this is where we're going to start our campaign. Oh, just wait. Okay, so campaign, and then we're going to hit the plus sign, new campaign. And then we're going to figure out what kind of campaign we want to do. Right now, we're going to need to get some leads. We're going to need to do our brand awareness. So website traffic. Remember, I always tell you the website traffic. We obviously want to get people to our website, but it's almost like a fall off. There's really nowhere that they can contact us. Like there's no grab on our website. Facebook, they're able to contact us right away through Messenger. Unless you have the Messenger on your Facebook page or on your website, which you guys all should have, they can go ahead and message you right there. So I personally don't like the website traffic as much as I do brand awareness and leads. So for the sake of this, we're just going to go ahead and do brand awareness because right now we're new on YouTube. We want to get people over to our website. We want to get people to start following us and getting it out there. So we're going to go ahead and hit brand awareness. And then we want to do video. We want to reach and engage viewers on YouTube and across the whole web. So that's what we're going to hit. And then here is the select the campaign type, the skippable and streams, bumper, non-skippable, stream, outstream, and ad sequence. And I did have a video up for you guys and it looks like I deleted it. So I am going to try to figure out if I can find it again. Because it was a good one. I don't know where it was. It was in here. Learn more. Because she did a whole heck of a lot better than I did at.
With Google Ads, you can choose different video ad formats and campaign settings for different marketing goals. These video ads appear across the web and on YouTube, which receive visits by more than 2 billion users. Targeting specific topics, keywords, and demographics help you hone in on your audience while they watch their favorite videos. Identify your marketing objectives before creating your video campaign. The marketing goals you select as you create your campaign will act as your campaign goals. If your goal is leads or website traffic, your campaign will drive clicks and relevant conversations. If your goal is product and brand consideration, your campaign will drive interactions and engagement or help you promote products. If your goal is brand awareness and reach, your campaign will reach viewers on YouTube and across the web who are interested in your brand and product story. You can select a single ad format or multiple ad formats depending on your marketing goals. You'll need to create ad groups for each format. Some formats serve more than one goal. TrueView video ads are skippable in-stream ads that can be optimized to help you achieve your specific marketing objective with a brand awareness and reach, product consideration, or driving leads. They play before, during, or after other YouTube videos and can be skipped after 5 seconds. TrueView for action ads influence viewers to act as clickable calls to action, and TrueView for reach ads drive impressions and expand reach using the cost per impression buying model. TrueView discovery ads let you engage your audience during key moments of discovery on the YouTube homepage, search results, and video pages. They can also sit alongside content on partner websites. These are great for increasing brand consideration with an audience that can be more engaged and interested in your brand. You can also make use of additional ad formats that don't fall under the TrueView brand, but that can also help you reach your marketing goals. Non-skippable in-stream ads allow you to reach customers with your entire 15-second message as they're not skippable. Use these to drive brand awareness and consideration. Bumper ads are 6-second ads that are designed to help you efficiently drive impressions and reach with short, memorable messages. YouTube masthead ads appear at the top of the YouTube home instructions on how to set up a campaign, reach the right audience, and measure the success of your TrueView video ads, all from within Google Ads.
All right. See, she could explain that so much better than I could. So those skippable in-stream ads are the ones that you see every time that you guys go ahead and watch a video on YouTube, and it always pops up before and it says to skip the ad on the right-hand side, and you always skip the ad. They have 6 seconds to go ahead and try to grab your attention, and if you don't grab their attention within that 6 seconds, you don't have to pay for that ad. If they continue to watch beyond that 6 seconds, then you have to pay for that ad. But that's also a good thing, because that means that if they are watching beyond that 6 seconds, that means that you have grabbed their attention, or they walked away from their computer, I guess, and are grabbing snacks before their video starts, one or the other. So that means that they're interested in what you are bringing to the table. So I'm going to show you, I'm going to see if I can find what I'm talking about. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and see if this.
Need a professional website?
Okay, so right here.
One for our startup using Wix.
So this is one of the ads.
First, go to Wix.com.
So here's one of the ads. So this is the 6-second ad. So that was the 6-second ad. So I skipped it. So therefore, he does not have to pay for that ad for me, for that impression. That one impression he does not have to pay for, because I went ahead and I skipped it. Another ad that you will be doing is the one over here. So this square business card printing. It says shop now. That is going to be another ad. So that's always going to show on the right-hand side of everybody's YouTube. That is going to show your business, your face, or whatever you choose for your thumbnail of your business over here. Another ad is when your video is playing, there's always an ad, like a little banner that pops up. I don't need to watch it. That pops up right here, and then it has a little X that always pops up in the middle of a video. And that's going to be another ad. So those are different ads that you can go ahead and you can buy. And they're not that expensive either. So those are ways that you can go ahead and you guys can get in front of people, and you can choose the demographics and things like that. So I just wanted to show you as she explained them, but I wanted to show you guys firsthand what they meant. So that was the 6-second ad. This is one of them, and then there's the other one that pops up in the middle of an ad. I don't know if I can find one or not. Oh, I don't think you guys want to watch dancing. Let's see if I can find this one.
How are you? I'm so good. How are you?
You have a good speaking voice.
Usually if it doesn't pop up, here. Usually if it doesn't pop up with the 6-second, oh, there you go. So then you would pop up right here as a banner ad. Then say usually if it doesn't pop up with the 6-second ad, it will pop up with the banner ad. So those are the different types of ads that you're paying for. So it all depends on which one you choose, and which one benefits you. Actually, I think any of them, you're not going to go wrong with any of them. So it all depends, you know, if you want to watch and figure it out. Let me stop that. You know, if you want to keep watching it and figuring out which one, again, the skippable ad is the one that we watched. The non-skippable in-stream, I believe that's this one. That's the in-stream non-skippable. And then the bumper one, I think, is this one over here, if I'm not mistaken. So those are that. So we're going to go ahead and we're just going to hit that. We're going to do the skippable in-stream ad. So we're going to hit continue. And then our campaign name. So we have 120 characters that we want to hit our campaign name with. So go ahead and you guys can go ahead and be as creative as possible, whatever you guys want to be. I'm not going to be creative because I'm tired and I don't want to be creative today. So we're just going to put Wardley 123 Main Street. So you guys have 128 characters to go ahead and captivate them, bring them in, engage them, do everything like that. Bidding strategy. Bidding strategy cost, so you guys can go ahead and cost per 1,000 impressions. You set the average amount you're willing to pay for every 1,000 times your ad is shown. So it's not cost per click. YouTube is cost per 1,000 impressions, which is not bad, you guys. I would keep it this way. This is the best way for YouTube. Campaign total, you can go ahead and do daily or campaign total. So say I'm going to end it on Friday. We're just going to go ahead and do $10 for the week. So we're going to do a $2 budget, runs for 5 days. So my total campaign is going to be $10, and I'm going to do that for cost per 1,000 impressions. Network, YouTube partners, languages. You can do all languages, or you can do English, whatever you want to do. I say that we live in a diverse city, so I would keep it at all languages. If you're going to keep it at all languages, maybe do subtitles if you want. Completely up to you. Inventory, I would keep it at standard. Don't do anything else. I wouldn't play with that. That's for all different types of selling. We're going to be doing the video skippable. Demographics. Fair Housing has not gotten over to YouTube yet, so we can go ahead and we can pick our demographics. We can go ahead and pick our gender, age, parental status, household income. I say for the very first time, go ahead and be very, very broad with this. And then when it's done, go ahead and check with Google Analytics and see what worked. What age group was the most that saw it. Obviously, I wouldn't do the 18 to 24 right away. I would stick with the 25 to the 65s. I would stick with the not a parent unknown. And then I would stick with all of, probably not lower than 50%. I would stick with all the household incomes. And then if you show that not the top 10% are looking at it, then I would go ahead and unclick that for next time. Or if the 41 to 50% household income's not looking at it, then I would unclick that. Kind of pick and choose, see what's working and what's not. And then you know that your money is going directly towards those people that are working. So we're going to go ahead and we're just going to do this for the first one. Audience, we can go ahead and pick our audience. What kind of audience do we want? We can get ideas, or we can browse. So we can go ahead and do whatever we want. We can do residential properties for sale. We can do new houses for sale. Or we can browse. How they interact with your business, what they are actively researching or planning, what are their interests or habits, goodness gracious, or a custom audience, combined audience. So whatever you guys want, you guys can go ahead and pick. If you want to do interest, you guys can go ahead and pick interest, and then you can do, you know, do you have a house on the golf course? You can go ahead and pick sports and fitness. Or do you have a house with a big, huge garage, or that 5-stall garage or whatever? Go ahead and pick vehicles and transportation. Or do you have the house with the big, huge media room and billiards and all that other stuff? Go ahead and pick media and entertainment. These are all there for you guys to go ahead and pick and choose and be as specific as you want, because we want to make sure that our money is getting where it's supposed to be. So content, where you want your ads to show. Narrow your research with keywords, topics, and placements. So we can go ahead and we can do phrases. We can do one words or phrases, keywords, anything like that. So we can go ahead and we can do real estate. And then that will be on there. Topics. I think real estate's actually on here too. Right there, real estate. Sports, again, if they have a basketball court in the backyard, or tennis court, or golf course, or whatever. If they're by a shopping mall, go ahead and do that. Or, you know, if it's a home, if it's a gardener's dream home, go ahead and put that. So just go ahead and just go down the line and just pick them. It's not going to hurt. Placement. Where do you want this to be placed? Do you want it YouTube channels, YouTube videos, websites, apps? Obviously, we want it in the YouTube channels. I don't know. I would just leave that blank. And then bidding. This is your cost per 1,000 impressions. We put it up there. I don't know why it's asking for it again. That's weird. So we're going to put our $10. There we go. And then this is where our video is going to be. So we're going to upload our YouTube video. You can go ahead and you can search for the URL and put it in there, or you can go ahead and upload the video from your computer. So we're just going to go ahead and we're going to upload. We're just going to upload this. All right, so that's uploaded. We're going to do a skippable in stream. And then this is just the final URL. There we go. Display URL, call to action. We want a call to action. What is our call to action? It's going to be, if, you know, call me or email me, whatever. So then that's going to show down here. See, call me. This is a skip ad. So we want to make sure that this is going to be a catch all video. We want to make sure that we're catching their attention within that first 6 seconds, so they don't go ahead and skip that ad. Because we're going to be doing that skippable ad. So we want to make sure that we're catching their attention, and they're going to want to watch more of it. So we want to make that the wow factor if you guys are going to pick that skip ad. So we show that here. We show the call me here. And then we want a headline. We want to make sure that that headline is grabbable to bring them in. So go ahead and hit your ad line, or your headline. And then you go ahead and hit your create campaign, and then it is up and it is going on YouTube. So it is easy. It is, if you are doing Facebook boosts, YouTube boosts are just the same. You just have to remember that it is done on Google My Business, and it's not done actually on YouTube. So any questions with that, you guys? I almost made it to under an hour. I'm always over an hour on all of my videos, you guys. I can never make it under an hour. So again, it's going to be the exact same way. Everything that I just showed you for all of the picking the types and everything like that, no matter what kind of ad you choose, you're going to always have to do all of these. The gender, the demographics, all of this. It's always going to be the same here. It's just going to show up different here because it's not going to be a skip ad if you chose the bumper or if you chose the other one. So that's going to be the only difference, is the ad that you chose. So, and then it'll just pop up on, you know what? I did not see that it showed me. There we go. Like, it didn't show me Las Vegas. Okay, it must have skipped it. I must skip. So location, enter another location, because obviously we don't want, if you want to, because we're local, we're global, right? So if you want to go ahead and do all of the United States, you can. Here we can go ahead and we can, where did it go? There we go. You can do all the way down to the zip code. So I live in 89117. So you can do all the way down to the zip code. So if you are targeting a specific area, zip code, anything like that, if you have a house that just sold or you're trying to get into that neighborhood or anything like that, you can go down to that specific targeted zip code, and it is going to show just that zip code on YouTube, your ad. So you guys can do that, or you can go ahead and you can do all of Las Vegas. So you guys pick and choose on where you guys want to put that. But I wouldn't show all of the United States, because then you're just going to get your cost per click or cost per 1,000 impressions is going to probably be done by the end of tonight. So I would make sure that you guys change that or up your money, or it's just going to be done and over with, and you're probably not going to get it in front of the right people. So go ahead and change those, or if you want to do, you know, Summerlin and Henderson, or, you know, North Las Vegas, I'm not sure, you know, what areas you want to target. Go ahead and put those zip codes in. You can do multiple of them. So do those, and you guys are gonna rock it. But like I said, I haven't found a lot of real estate agents here in the Las Vegas area that are on YouTube. So I would highly recommend it to go ahead and get on there. Do the Q&As, do virtual open houses on there. If you don't want to do virtual open houses, then don't. It's not a must, but I would highly suggest, you know, even just doing videos, making videos. It doesn't necessarily have to be you in front of a camera talking. Make your videos on a free video website, and just make them with, you know, stock photos, and put them on the website, and do, you know, do the top 10 most asked questions or something like that, and then give your answers there. You don't have to show your face. Just create videos that way, and start promoting them that way, and getting people to like them that way. You guys never know, you guys might be a YouTube star. You know, they roll around in Rolls Royces out in LA all the time, so you might be one of them. Get on the YouTube. Get on the YouTube star channel. So any questions you guys have about this at all? You guys can go ahead and take yourself off mute. No?
Not at this time. I'm good.
Oh, just wait. Let me turn my volume up. I turned it down for the music. Okay, go ahead.
That's it. It was very interesting for me. I enjoyed the class. I'm going to go online and look at your videos and then get started.
Good. I'm so glad. Thanks for joining me.
Oh, no. My pleasure.
Sometimes I go crazy and I go just off the wall and see a squirrel and just run after it. So don't mind
That's
me.
okay. You can do that too. It's okay.
Well, I appreciate it.
It's not a problem with me.
All right, so if we don't have any other questions, then I am going to end it for the day, and I am going to punch out and go home.
Well, thank you for your time.
You're welcome. You guys have a wonderful night.
All right, I'll be in touch soon because I have 1,000 questions.
Okay, sounds good.
Okay. Have a good evening.
Yeah,
Thank you, Nicole.
too. Karen, my LinkedIn is next Monday.
All right.
Okay, you creeper, get off.
Oh, is it over? Bye.
Bye. You're welcome.